Contact the ground controller is granted as soon as the aircraft exits the runway.
Contacte le sol 121-97.
To avoid increasing the number of messages and saturating radio frequencies, the number of messages exchanged in the terminal phase of the flight will not be increased when the runway twinning process is completed. As in the landing procedures for the southern pair, 3 messages will be broadcast by the North Tower Air Traffic Controller for landings on the northern pair. Except under LVP conditions, landing clearance is given at the time of the first contact between the local controller and the aircraft, around 8 to 6 nautical miles to threshold.
Air France 10-25, 3 nautiques derrière un 737, vent 180 degrés 6 nœuds, piste 27 droite, autorisé atterrissage.
A second message, when the aircraft is leaving the runway, gives the mandatory instruction to hold before crossing the inner runway and tells the pilot which holding point the aircraft must hold on before crossing the takeoff runway.
Air France 10-25, maintenez avant la piste 27 gauche, point d'arrêt kilo 2.
France 10-25, on maintient avant la piste 27 gauche, point d'arrêt kilo 2.
This mandatory holding point for aircraft on the transverse taxiways is located at the holding points at a distance of 90 meters from the center line of the takeoff runway to allow other aircraft to move on the intermediate taxiway. The holding points are indicated using ground markings and by ICAO compliant signs identifying the taxiway and the name of the runway before which the pilot is required to hold.
Air France 10-25, traversez la piste 27 gauche. Après la traversée, contactez le sol 121-6.
Air France 10-25, on traverse la piste 27 gauche. Après la traversée, on contacte 121-6.
A third message instructs the pilot to cross the inner runway. Once the inner runway has been crossed, the pilot contacts the ground controller.
Le sol bonjour, Air France 16-80, après la traversée de la 27 gauche.
16-80, bonjour, roulez pour parking Delta 12, boucle alpha et stop.
The exit of